Hi guys, good evening. This is Modo Victor with your Super Eagles roundup. The players that started the game yesterday or that played major roles in the game yesterday did not come for this evening's training. They basically probably had a recovery training of some sorts at the hotel. But the players that played only cameo appearances like Omero, like Lukman, Murphy. They played a part in the training, including what's his name, including Shehu Abdullahi. Played a part in the training. The boys went hard at it. Coach Pesero came ahead of everybody to set his program and then walk them through their pieces. Since the coach started, we just see snippets of the training. We don't get to see everything because it's trying to ensure full concentration for the boys. But the team will jet out tomorrow. For Morocco for the game against Sao Tome, and we expect that is going to be a whitewash.
It's easy to say because I think it was worth it because at the moment we don't have any fit defensive midfielder. Franco Onyeka rarely played games towards the end of the Premier League season. Same for Ogeneka Royetebo, who has been struggling for minutes for Watford. So we don't have any fit DM. So why not just play the attacking ones and then give them a job to do going forward and returning? And it was understandable because Aribo was going at points when Iwobi was staying back, and there was no point where both of them were out of that center mid position. So at the end of the day, we got the win. We can then say, okay, it worked out, which will then bolster the point. But then it worked out good to me.
Yeah, I think it was a fair decision, and as I said, some players were not too fit for that game. And secondly, Etebo did come in the second half of the game. He started the second half, and he did early yellow card, I must say. But
that's the fitness issue I'm talking about. Now, within 5 minutes, he got
no, but that was a very necessary foul there. I think it helped us at that point in time. That would have been a counter we did not need at the blast of the whistle. But I think it's a good one. We got the results. We'll move from there, and hopefully we get indeed as fast as possible back with the national team.
A vilified player of the Super Eagles, Sadiq Umar, after the game against Tunisia and after the game he played, the third game in the group, and then his cameo appearance against Tunisia, he has been vilified and said he has been called all manner of names. But he basically started alongside Osimhen yesterday, and he played a part in making the defense of the Sierra Leonean side very
busy,
uncomfortable. Do you think Sadiq Umar is here to stay?
You won't put them inside my mouth. So basically, with 4-2-2 from 4-4-2 rather, where you have two center forwards, it's better if you have a small man, big man. Think of the greatest, most successful two center forward setups in history. Dwight York and Cole and people like that. It's always one big man, one small man. So now we had two big men. In the first half, it worked because luckily for us, we have two big men that are mobile enough. So they need a wait. They are always busy, especially Sadiq. Then talk less of Osimhen. So they are always busy.
Two different kind of players, versatile player. Sadiq is very good with his leg. Victor Osimhen is versatile. He can use his head, and he can use as well his head. So it's a thing of what fits the Super Eagles. You can't say big man, small man always work. Both can work. And the coach as well is trying to find a very good balance for the team. This is his first game, so I'll cut him some slack. He did work. If not that we considered that goal before, I don't think Sadiq Umar would have gone out. Second half, he had to start with a DM and ensure that he helps the midfield to have a solid defense, to help the defense as well. So I don't think it's a bad idea. Unfortunately, Sadiq was a sacrificial lamb. Let's see what happens come next. And I think he's not happy with that.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a good 45 minutes under his belt. But let's talk about something. One of the biggest complaints of Super Eagles coaches in recent times have been their lack of reaction ability, inability to read the game and react accordingly in terms of subs and shuffling formation for what the game needs at that time. Yesterday, Pesero noticed that on the DM and brought one in immediately. He noticed that Olaino had run himself to the ground and made that sub immediately. Noticed Chukwueze had done the same thing and made the sub immediately. Are we going to be chopping good under Pesero?
I think I'll go first in this one. I think I'll give him his spot on. Early changes in the second half. I think Chukwueze stayed too long. Thank you. I was going there. There was a point, 60 minutes, he should have been out of that pitch already. I think he did give his all in the first half as well as the beginning of the second half. But there was a point in time he was really done. But he stayed for like 80, 70 minutes before he was out of the pitch. So I felt, yes, the coach was spot on in some substitution, but the rest, he should have gotten Chukwueze out as fast as yesterday.
But then let's look, because we have to give this guy 10 games to really know if he's reactive enough. Because at this point,
I don't really
I
have
feel
to
he's
give
still
him 10
testing players.
I don't think
I feel 10 games is a good set.
No, I don't think
for
it's
me,
very
me personally, because I feel maybe he's still in that mood where he's still testing. So for now, when the familiarity with the players never there, it's easy to do this.
Make I tell you, it's not easy to do that.
It's easy.
We lost our two first friendlies, and when we lost our two friendlies, we were under a lot of we criticized a lot of things that happened both in Ecuador and against Mexico. And now he had his first win. Imagine we lose again at the Moshood Abiola Stadium after the Black Stars of Ghana. We won't be here talking about it. So it's not easy for the coach to win his first game, whether it's been drabby.
The easy part.
Let me tell you, sometimes you play dirty and you win. The biggest coach we talk about is Mourinho. He justifies the means. But I feel that's the first game. He's good. Let's see what happens in the next games. He has a contract, qualified the Super Eagles for the African Cup of Nations, and he gave himself a target that he wants to win the African Cup of Nations. Fantastic. I just want to see what he will bring to the table.
Quick one.
Yes.
Ekong is injured, has already flown out to London for treatment with his club. We have Omero, we have Leon Balogun, we have Calvin Bassey that can play in centre back too. Who takes the Ekong spot for you?
Calvin, without thinking twice. Even before this this game that we played yesterday,
yes, Calvin
I was
Bassey.
always like Calvin Bassey should start left centre back, and then Zaidu Sanusi comes in, because you shouldn't be benching Zaidu after what he did for Porto towards the tail end of the season. So Calvin, definitely. Calvin.
Yeah, I love what he did with Porto, but I really don't like putting the performance of a player from the club side and the national team. Yes, they are very good, but this is a national team. It's a different ballgame entirely. I think the coach will look at it, but I'll go for Calvin Bassey. I think he's a promising. Yes. A promising.
Leon, not Omero.
No, Calvin. I think he's a promising player, and it's high time
That's
he gets acquainted with what is happening with the Super Eagles.
Yes.
It's just now give him time to grow and settle with how we play in the Super Eagles.
Okay. $5 million question. Make a prediction. How long do you think it will take before Victor Osimhen becomes Super Eagles captain?
Because we were talking about this when we were doing the watch along.
I see what you
because
did there.
Leadership qualities, he has it. When Chukwueze missed that chance.
What?
Wait, hold on. When Chukwueze missed that chance,
Okay.
Osimhen was the first person to run to him and say, "Guy, no worry, we
Because
move."
Osimhen was the closest player to Chukwueze.
No, normally everybody will be like head down, you walk away, but it takes the
Osimhen
mentality.
was the one that dropped the ball for Chukwueze.
Yeah, so it takes the mentality. Iwobi was close by to Iwobi was like,
No,
"Che, we don't miss."
Yes, Iwobi was behind, but will you say because of he gave a part at the back of Samuel Chukwueze
No, I'm
that
just
means
saying,
he
I'm
has
just saying.
a
No,
leadership
see,
quality?
It's
I don't think
moments
so.
like this. It's moments like this. Picking up your fellow soldier and say, "We move." You understand?
I will give you instances that we've had a lot of people picked up players and they move. But I think the captainship of the Super Eagles will have to hold for some time because Ahmed Musa is still active, and as he did say, as long as he's active and invited, he will keep playing. And we have an assistant as well, Ekong, who says if Ahmed retires, Ekong will not take over. They won't have another. But for Victor Osimhen, he's a promising captain
2 years
in future.
I'm saying 2 years.
3 years.
I'm saying 2 years.
Yeah, I think I stick with 3 years too.
3 years.
I think I stick with 3 years too. Because we still have Ahmed, we still have Ekong,
Yes.
we still run the account, and we still have some senior players.
Players there already.
Yeah, so 3 years, right?
3 years.
But
No,
then,
you said 2
but
years.
then, you know why I'm saying 2 years? You know why I'm saying 2 years? Because this coach where they now.
Now with it.
See,
we don't know how long he will be
the
here.
the captain of the Super Eagles is a different ball game entirely. It's not like the Super Falcons. So let me stick. It's something that they're really. Yes, I did. Yes.
Mention names.
I won't.
Mention names.
But the truth of the matter is that a lot will have to go into consideration before they pick the captain of the Super Eagles. So I think 3 years is fair. Ekong, Ahmed Musa, you cannot just really push them out easily out of the team, especially when they are invited. So it's quite difficult for Victor Osimhen. Yes, it's fantastic, but captain is. See, we don't want to have a situation where we don't need to have a situation whereby
by this time
wait we don't want to have we don't want to have a situation whereby we say the captainship is weighing him down, he's not performing well, as we had with the Super Falcons. With the Falcons, what if he no can reach there? What if he can't get injured?
This boy, see the trajectory is too sure.
3 years.
He's too sure.
Sure bet.
He's too sure.
More put money.
Osimhen going all the way is too
more,
sure.
3 years, 2 years. Sure bet.
2019, John Ogu said
how much?
something.
How much?
$1,000.
John Ogu said
that's life changing. Okay, so what we'll do?
$1,000.
No, 1K is too much now.
$500.
I won't be able to take it from you, sir.
$500.
I'm not going to take calm.
Okay.
We'll do some. I will do something we go pain you. Don't worry. We'll think of it.
I know.
It may not be money, but something we go pain the that person.
Yes.
She'll shave her hair and present it.
You understand the hair or
shave my hair. I think that's the one.
Or maybe wear my suit and do your show.